I Am Juugman, well, that title just came from me, self-explanatory about me being who I am, as far as the AKA, always known as. I took that brand and I made that just the self-titled brand instead of the Young Rap, because I have gotten older dealing with time. I have matured dealing with time. So the I Am Juugman is just more of like me breaking out to being me, and like the mature side of Young Rap that the people have never got to see. You know, most of the people know me as the humble dude. Not saying I'm gonna be, this arrogant dude. It's just trying to be more me. It's more about me. So the I Am Juugman just more self-explanatory me. Well, the artwork, I had, to be honest, I switched the artwork like 50 times. I had some hood artwork, so artwork with drugs, all type of stuff in it, and I just felt like that just wasn't the message right now. I came out like that the first go around, so what's gonna be different about me coming out the second go around, my second go around in the game, the same thing. Now I ain't gonna come out with that like everybody rap now. Everybody's talking about the same thing, drugs and dope and money and cars. I put it like me, I'm gonna be different. So I put it like just, I want something grown, flashy, what I see in my vision. And that right there, not saying I got a phantom. I'm just this dude that's living on red carpet. That's not what it explains, just what I see in the future. I'm gonna be on red. That's all in my future. I see red carpet, and that's my dream car, the phantom. That's what I'm gonna get. So that's what the on cover explains right there. Now I just think that just was a good date for me, because me and Ashley, a couple more business partners of mine, Ashley, came up with that date out of missing a couple more dates that we had of rearranging the track listing and taking songs off and doing this and doing that. So date just came by, and Ashley, that date, man, was my nephew, my first nephew, birthday. And so it was like a blessing too, though. It just happened crazy how that dropped, and I take it as any date they would have gave me was gonna be a big day for me, because it was just me putting some more music out there for my fans. So it didn't matter what date it was. Nah, I just really felt like I just had to give them more than I've been giving them, or just the right amount. I didn't want to give them not enough, and I didn't want to overdo it, so I just did it well, right in the middle. And a couple songs on the tape they done heard before, like the I'ma Ride, dealing with Birdman and Thug. They done heard that before, so I put a couple songs on there that can like refresh them. They already know me in a way, but for the ones who don't, the new fan base that's done, just seeing me on that platform, I'm just like touching bases with them as well. Mostly my idea and my engineer bills over at Zach Recording Studio, and just a couple more ideas from DJs like MLK, Swamp, and Greg. Yeah, it's a flow to the I Am Juugman. The flow is really from my beginning of my career, from the young rap all the way to this day. That's how the Juugman came about. But see, I've been using the Juugman since the young rap, but it's just always been the alias. So I just feel like the flow of the tape has its own flow, and that flow is letting the people know what I've been through in the game when I first got in, all the way up to this day, from the intro, explaining like real life situations on how situations may go. You can put the situation in your own life matter, but it just explains what I've been through in the game. And as the songs ride on, as the tape go along, you will see like, okay, it just don't jump into like how I used to bring out my tape. Oh, I'm back just straight. I got money. I'm rich. That ain't what my message was this go around. My message was let them know, man, you can have hard times in the game. You can struggle, and then Tuesday you can be doing bad. Wednesday you can be back the biggest man in the world. And that go for anybody. It don't have to be for rap. It can be you can scratch off a jumbo book, a car accident. It's plenty of ways to get money, and that's just the flow of the tape, just to let people know rappers and artists who people may look at as us as untouchable can go through the same thing that they going through as well, everyday situation, and that's what the tape really explains. The song, The Good Game, the intro. I have Sister Good Game on there. She actually made G's album, and she's speaking like real knowledge on the album, but she's from my hood. I actually been had this song like a whole 7, 8 months, but you know, we swapped so many songs on the track list until I just listened to it over and over again. And what she's speaking is it's a message for the youth, all the gang bangers and the people who just think it's all about just being the bully or being just a big dog. She just really speaking knowledge into people's head, even the elderly, just letting people know it ain't about the money. It's all about the loyalty and the respect in the game. And then me being me, I came in like and combined myself with her just to show people that like it ain't all about rapping about the money and the killing each other. We gonna be together on this. They're gonna be like a unity song. It's like a peace song right here. We're gonna bring everybody together, make you think before you react type of song. So, and that's featuring Good Gang Auntie. And number 2, like Every Day, one of my favorite songs, cause again, it explains like the downside of the game when I went through when I lost everything, when I had it all, where I thought I had it all, and everything just started erasing like I had a pencil. You see what I'm saying? It was just disappearing. And then all of a sudden it started coming back. Then there it go again. And it just explained like it's just life. Then I had to realize it was life. And that's what that song right there explains. Like it just, no matter what you going through, no matter what anybody can have ups, anybody can have downs. And that song right there just explained that. It just make you feel better about if you are going through a bad situation. You listen to that song, you're gonna know it can be better. So that's what that is. And number 3, and it's like I'm naming everything because that's just how I ride. Number 3, Tomorrow, is just one of my favorites though. Like, because it's a different sound. It's like, it's a whole different sound for me. And it's just like, I had a melody on there just like catchphrase, just on some catchphrase. I took it back to the old rap, but the mature rap, with like more of a punchline type of, song, but a different type of delivery. So, I mean, that song, and of course, I got to get rid of them trap song with my man T-Mac from Carolina. It just on some basically the jug, man. Not just the brand, but just jugging. It just back to that old what my fans, my natural fans like to hear. So I gave them that, and I got the Act the Fool featuring my bro Fetty Wap. You know what I'm saying? And, that's my single actually. Got the video going crazy right now. You know what I mean? And I like that song actually because that song didn't come with just no rap relationship. It came with homeboy relationships, and people won't think that because of how big Fetty is. Like, but it had some mutual friends that brought us together before even the rap came about, and that what made the song so big. And we first got in the studio like we've been knowing each other 10, 20 years, and we came along. He came to my birthday party. He came to a couple more events I had going on, and he just been real since day one. So I salute Fetty. We got the Act the Fool, and that's more something you don't hear from rap for the ladies, like, and that's what that song is catered to, like the beautiful women, all the sexy judge ladies, and all the ladies that been down with rap and that's gonna be down with rap. So I salute that song, the Act the Fool. I got the Rich Forever on now. I'm gonna reach out to Ross with that later because the name of that Rich Forever, and it's explaining again what I went through and like the struggle of my career. Like to this day, I have never enjoyed the game, but I enjoyed my people, and the people have benefited off me, watching them enjoy it. You see what I'm saying? So I go hard just to see that feeling or feel that feeling, but I feel like my just due just now about to come, and I realize you only get what you put in, and you can't blame a man for no mistake that's been made even on your name, because at the end of the day it's your name. So I take all responsibility, all the blame, whatever went on with my name, and I'm just glad that I'm able to be here to correct that. So that Rich Forever so hard, it's like more laid back. You can just sit and just ride to Rich Forever. Of course, I got the I'ma Ride on there. I had to put that on there because no matter what going on, for me to have a song with Birdman, I can't speak on nothing but good. You know what I'm saying? For me to have Thugger, he one of the hottest people in the game, if not the hottest. What can I say? You know what I'm saying? So I had to put that I'ma Ride on there. That just sentimental value. Swamp Izzo, MLK, and Greg Street on the outro. I had like to put them all together on that because that's a blessing for me too, to have those 3 big DJs such as Big just to come together on my project, who's like at the end of the day, I was at a point in my career where I wasn't so popping. and they came and treated me like I was the biggest thing popping in the game. That just made me just respect them more and go harder with my project and switch some stuff up. I can't just piece it together. There was the whole confusion about me taking so long. I always think hard about giving my fans the right product and hope I ain't wait too long to give them no BS. And I hope I ain't getting Greg and ML can't swamp no BS. I hope they took this jump drive and like it. So I be thinking about pleasing everybody until I had to think about it. You know what? I'm going to just deliver and just see how I receive then after I deliver. But if I never deliver, I never receive no input. And that was the whole problem of my career. And now I'm more based on being consistent. And what else on that tape? Everything on there I love, man. I got the Jacquees song on there too, Out Here, and that's more of a catchy song that's gonna grow on you, cause that young dude got talent. You know what I'm saying? I actually was the first dude to tell Bird about him, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Salute to Jacquees. The tape just really, man, the beginning of a new beginning for me. So really everything on there, it just rhymed, but that number 3, one of my favorites, man. And Act the Fool, I say that. I got that in there too with Trouble on there, man, produced by Fuse 808. That thing going crazy. And me and Big Bank Black and OGB Green got something that's gonna sneak up on her. And I put everybody on the tape that's all featured on the tape, like Thug with the bands. I put everybody on the tape that I felt like gonna make an impact. No matter how big a name or who people think they was, or it was my idea, and I feel like it's gonna be big because this ain't the only thing that I'm finna give my fans. It's just something to let them know I'm here, and I'm here to stay this go around. And I got the Juugman Entertainment too, so got E-Tuck, he on there too with all of my niggas, and that song right there gonna catch too. It's just another friendly song that bring everybody together, but you would think the title would be like something that we against him or we against them, and it's really ain't. It's just like, love your homies, man. Like, it ain't about who got the most. It's just about, man, who here the longest. If all of us can be here the longest, let's fight for that. Where everybody more into who got the most and who drive the best car. See, I ain't never been on there, and I believe like I ain't never burnt no bridge in this game either, at least till I know of. So I feel like that's why I did get a second chance to come get everything I didn't get my first chance.